Hi, I'm Amy Elizer with UT Extension's Hardeman Healthy Outreach. I'm here on the outskirts of Bolivar with Ivy Williamson, and Ivy's going to take a walk with me today and talk about how she includes walking in her physical activity for good health. Here we go, Ivy. So it's a beautiful morning, a little overcast, but
it's nice and comfortable.
It is. So tell me why you got into walking for physical activity.
Well, it's something that I can do by myself. I don't have to travel anywhere to do it. I've got every tape, every video, every weight, everything you could possibly need. I've accumulated over the years.
I understand. We do that, don't we?
We do it. And this is just something I can get out and do. I've got a $1 million treadmill that I use sometimes, but it's not as comfortable, it's not as enjoyable.
Right.
But, I do it in when the weather's bad. And let's go over this way.
Yeah. A little bit safer on this side.
Yeah.
We can see what's coming.
But I feel safe in the neighborhood walking. I'm within a sight of most of the houses and most any place I'm walking. And so when I'm outside, I get to I talk to myself.
You can think.
Ponder my problems.
Yes.
Figure out a lot of things.
Right.
And it's just an enjoyable way of trying to get my heart rate up and get rid of some stress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly, the stress.
Right.
During the quarantine, I found myself walking just to fill the time because I had so much time on my hands.
That's true. We couldn't get out and do things. I did see a lot of people walking in my neighborhood too.
Yes. So sometimes I'd walk two routes, walk the route twice just to fill the time. And I remember when we went back to work, I was trying to hurry and walk because I felt like I didn't have the time.
Right.
So I was really getting a lot of miles in during quarantine.
So when you're, thinking about, all of us have busy schedules and work and family and church and other activities. So how over the years have you tried to keep walking or using those tapes? How have you kept that as a part of your activities?
Well, in the busiest times, that's the first thing you let go is your exercise.
Right.
I mean, I'm guilty of it, and I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
You always feel obligated to do the other things. But I've got a tape from Leslie Sansong. She does a walking tape.
Yeah.
You ever heard of her?
Yes, I have.
I've got all her tapes.
Okay.
And she does this little motivation thing about, you do it for yourself. It doesn't matter if you've got dirty laundry, dishes in the sink, and so when I do her tapes, and I do that a lot, it kind of gives you that perspective of it's not just about you.
Right.
You're doing it for you, but if you let some of that other stuff go, it's okay.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
Well, and we talk about you're doing it for you, but you mentioned to me that you years ago did other things, the tapes, the jazzercise. But tell everybody a little bit about what motivated you to make sure that you added physical activity to your day.
Well, back in the early days when it was the aerobics and step aerobics and all that, one thing I had more energy, but it was really I said it was for health, but I think it was just because everybody wanted to look good. You want to be slim, you want to be toned.
Sure.
And there is a lot of health history in my family, a lot of heart disease, a lot of diabetes, and so that's something that's always been kind of up front for me. But then as I started getting older, you feel better when I exercise, when I walk and stuff. You might think you don't want to do it, but after you do it, you feel so much better.
That's true. Do you tend to sleep better, you think?
I do.
When you've gotten more walking in?
I do. I actually do. That's another thing. As you age, you don't sleep as well. You don't have that uninterrupted sleep that you're used to when you're younger.
Yes.
That's just not part of the plan for some reason. I'm not sure what that's all about. But,
Right.
But I do sleep better.
Well, that's good. So what other benefits besides sleeping better, and have you been able to keep your health numbers in good shape, like blood pressure and things of that nature, for the most part?
For the most part.
Yeah.
I'm kind of one of those people that I only go to the doctor if I need one.
Okay.
But that's that was going to be my thing before quarantine, before the virus hit. I had made my mind up that I was going to go have an eye exam, which I've not had in years, and have blood work done, which
Sure.
I've not had done in years. And then the virus hit, so I've still not done that. But
You'll get that done.
I will get that done because of the blood pressure problems in my family. But
Right.
all in all, I guess all my numbers are good.
Well, that's good. That is a definite benefit as well. So with walking and staying physically active, what other things do you do? I noticed there's a pool at your house, so do you
Yes.
swim? Or
I don't swim.
Okay.
I play in the pool, but I'm
But
not a swimmer.
But that burns calories if you're playing with children and
Yes,
things
the
of that
kids
nature.
come over, and yeah, I'm not. I never accomplished the swimming thing. But,
Well, I'm the same way, so
but
it's
I do.
okay.
I do enjoy the pool.
That's right, just getting out there. So, well, Ivy, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners regarding your physical activity and the benefits it's been for you?
Well, I guess the benefits are that I've maintained a healthy heart, as far as I know, and
Right.
healthy numbers. I try to put it in as often as I can, and I recommend it to anybody that can do it. That's one thing about walking. You don't have to walk fast. You don't have to walk a long way. It's just a matter of getting out and walking it all, I think.
That's true.
So if I do 1 round, 2 rounds, a half a round, I still feel like I've done something.
That's true. You've made a positive move. So
Exactly.
I know a few weeks ago, I think it was during quarantine, I did a podcast by myself because I was quarantined too.
Right.
And so, I talked about just starting slow and adding on a little more. If you're not able to go very far, you don't have to start out practicing for a marathon. Just
Exactly.
get your shoes on and get outside.
Exactly. And on a day like today, it's really nice because it's not really hot and it's not so muggy,
True.
and there's several people in the neighborhood that do walk. I used to have a walking partner that lived here, and we never really planned a walking date, but we would run up on each other on the route and walk together. And over the years, I've had several people that I've walked with, so
And that helps.
lived in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, Ivy, I want to thank you for being a part of the podcast today.
Well, I thank you for asking. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Thanks.